Testing 1, 2, 3. Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am One Well Sheep yet again, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to dive in with a brand new game. And this is a game that just came out lately, and I've been fully enjoying. This year, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be Sonic Superstars, the latest entry in the Sonic franchise, and I am so excited to get around to this one. This one's a game that I've been honestly playing a lot of since it came out, and while I have some problems with the game, overall, it's a solid time. What can I tell you, ladies and gentlemen? What can I tell you? Indeed! Oh my, yes, oh. And I love these, like, animated intros. This all has, like, quite a few of the Sonic games lately have had these animated openings, and I really like them. I think it is coming in a bit quiet for a change, though. I'm gonna bump up the volume here. There we go, that should be better. Hey there, I must bust a nut. What a name. And welcome to the stream. How you doing today? How you doing indeed? But yeah, I've been really enjoying this game since it came out. And like I said, I have my odd little quirks and issues with the game, mostly related to the boss fights themselves. But the general gameplay, I love. The general look and feel of the game, I love. And to be honest, I just like seeing the classic style Sonic characters once again, because I don't know, they kind of abandoned these designs for so long, and they finally came back, and so, it's so good. So good. But without any further ado, let's dive right into the cheeky game here, and it should be fan-dubby-tozy. Now, to start things off, we're going into this save. I've already loaded it up, but don't fret, all the cutscenes will still show. Classic Sonic is the only one you like. Oh, really? You should be in for a treat with this one, then. I've always liked the Sonics regardless of if it's classic or modern. To start things off, I'm going to be playing as Knuckles, but I will be playing as every single one of these characters as I progress throughout the course of the game. So, basically, after every other zone, I'll switch to a different character. So let's go. Beautiful. Seriously though, I love these animated cutscenes. I'm so glad they started having these in these games. To be honest though, they've been having these animated cutscenes outside of the games as well, which I really, really love. I also love Dr. Eggman's doodle there. It's like, what is that? Do you know? Do I know what? Oh, do you now? Right, okay, I misread the chat. Beautiful. So each of the characters, apart from Sonic and Tails, have their own unique introduction here, which is why I'm choosing Knuckles, because I haven't seen his yet. Ooh. Just chilling on the Angel Island. Oh, okay, so Knuckles just abandons his Master Emerald duties to just bugger off. Alright, well, I guess that works. But anyway, right on into the game. This is the first playthrough you watch. Oh, in that case, I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy. It is a bloody good game, honestly. I really do love it. But yeah, as you can see right here, it is through and through a classic style Sonic game with the one-to-one gameplay of like Sonic Mania, Sonic 1, Sonic 2, all of them. And honestly, it's perfect how well they've adapted the gameplay to like a 3D... well, a new engine, essentially, because this is a different game engine from Mania, but it's adapted so well. The code and messages are from the kids. I had a feeling there, I had a feeling. But this is what the Chaos Emeralds for this game are dealt with, and essentially they are Spider-Man minigames. You have to just swing your way straight to the Emerald, and the first Chaos Emerald is very simple, but they do get quite a bit trickier later on. I'm going to try and get all the Chaos Emeralds. In fact, they are needed for completing this game completely, but we'll see how well we do as we get through this. The cool thing about this Sonic game compared to some of the others are that the Chaos Emeralds give you unique powers, which you're meant to use the right stick, but I don't have a right stick because I have, I'm using a Sega Saturn controller for this, so I just have to tap LB and RB like so, and then boom. it's actually really cool how effective these like Chaos Emerald powers can get. There's a lot of utility with them. If you unlock the code, you unlock the universe. Hello? Back in my day, we couldn't get Supersonic because it's hard as fuck. Oh yes, like it used to be quite a challenge to get Supersonic back in the day. These days, I'm quite decent about getting Supersonic on the classic games, but it's taken me years to get to the point where I can actually reliably get him. But I digress. Ooh, throughout the course of the stones as well, we do have these like warp gates. I don't really know the point of these things other than to get more rings. So I guess if you need rings, you go for these warp gates. And you may come across a number of medals and stuff as you play through the game and collect 100 rings. They're essentially replacing the extra lives, so there are no extra 1-ups needed in this game to play through. And you know, basically you don't have to worry so much if you die. You won't get a game over. But the medals are mostly used for a multiplayer mode, which I'm not planning on really showing off. Maybe I will if people want to see it, because the multiplayer just sort of exists, to be honest. But I digress indeed. There we are, beautiful. Alright, the first act just went pretty damn smoothly. Lovely. But yeah, this game is just a fantastic time all around. The only real complaint I have with it are essentially the boss fights, because they get a bit tedious, especially on repeat run-throughs. And I also have problems with, I'm trying to think what else it was. It was mostly the boss fights really are my major complaints. And the co-op mode is a little chaotic, which is a big reason why I'm not streaming this in co-op, because I don't know if I could convince anyone to join me with that. It's a little mad, to say the least. Go left, go right, drop down through the hole under the palm tree. What? Hello? The physics feel off to you? Really? Because this feels pretty much one-to-one for me, and I've been playing these games my whole life. At the very least, they're identical to what they're like in Sonic Mania. The only real well, I don't know, the only thing I can see right now is like Knuckles has a shorter jump, but Knuckles always has had a shorter jump compared to Sonic. I don't know. It could just be the case they are slightly off, but I don't know, they feel good enough for me. They feel accurate enough. Woo! Definitely better than Sonic 4's, that's for sure. Sonic 4's physics were a bit questionable, to say the least. But I digress. It's kind of interesting as how they handled the soundtrack with this one as well, folks, because T. Lopes returns from working on Sonic Mania work for some of the music here. But some of the music is also produced by Jun Senoue. Senoue? I can never know if I'm saying his name correct. And you can tell who made what music track, because Jun Senoue's soundtrack tends to sound a bit more Mega Drive-y. So that's kind of a neat little thing. I know a lot of people don't like his more Mega Drive-y tracks, but I honestly don't mind them. Kabloomy! Speed Jungle is your favorite zone so far. Oh, I love that zone as well. It's pretty good. Honestly, I'm not sure what my favorite would be on this one, because there's so many levels I really do love. Time for the first boss. Delicious. Come on, Mr. Egg. It's you and me. It's go time. I tell you though, there's one complaint I have about this. So each of the characters, like, you can get different skins for them, right? Essentially, so for example, right now you got Knuckles. I can be Lego Knuckles if I really wanted to, right? But there's like a comic book skin pack they made for this game that didn't. You can't get it on the PC version. It's really bloody annoying they didn't. Oh, you still get to see the other zones. Ah, cool. There's some really cool ideas later on in the game, that much I gotta say. Like the final zone as well. I'm not gonna say what it is right now in case you don't want spoilers, but the final zone has a really, really, really cool mechanic. It's ridiculously hard, but the mechanic in that zone is great. But there we are. First boss done and dusted. But yeah, my main issue with the boss fights aren't that bad. They're actually really well designed, and they actually require a bit more thought than, say, normal classic Sonic bosses. The biggest issue I sort of have with them are they can take a long time, which is a shame. It's a shame indeed. What are you doing? What am I doing? What are you doing? Hello? Anyway, let's just dive right on back to the world map now and switch our character out for the next zone. And this is essentially how I'm going to keep playing through the game. I'm going to switch the characters out and that'd be great. Speedruns are going to be really cool for this. Oh yeah, definitely. Absolutely. You always find out with Sonic games in... Oh, wrong button. Sonic games in general, like, they're really great speedrunning games. I'm not really much of a speedrunner. I'm not good enough at these games to try that. But... the appeal is there, and I do love seeing people who have mastered these games through and through, you know? It's always great to see just how crazy some of them can be. But yeah, this is a really cool stage. If you're playing this in co-op, though, this level is an absolute menace and a half. I'm going to say that right away. As you can probably guess by how all over the place it is, and bouncy and all that. But, beautiful. Let's just plow right on through. What's great is Sonic also retains his drop dash from Sonic Mania here as well, so if you know what you're doing, you can get some crazy speed. I'm doing what you are doing, but on a different form, because what you're doing is watching the screen for chats, and what I'm doing is watching you watch... My head hurts. Ooh! 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 Chaos Emeralds down there. No, I don't want to go up! That's alright, I can make my way back down. Just need to go slow and down here, and voila! Okay, let's get this Chaos Emerald, shall we? Should be the absolute final spring I want to take. Or not. Hello? Game? Okay, I could have sworn that's how I was meant to get the Chaos Emerald. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll go up here. I want the emerald, damn it. If it kills me. At least the slope jumps are perfect. Oh yeah, that's true. You can get crazy good heights with it. I can... Okay. Bloody frog. Alright, excuse me, sir. Do you mind? There no, I want to go this way. Perfect. And then up. And I jumped too prematurely. Maybe if I jump. I know I can get this because I have gotten this this Chaos Emeralds thing before. Let me try spin dash jump. Damn it! Oh my gosh! I'm getting this bloody Chaos Emerald. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, so if I jump up here... No? Really? Ah, whatever, that works. Give me this emerald. Wait. I've just gone around in a circle. Hello? There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Hydrate the sheep. I will take a sip of my drink right after this Chaos Emerald challenge. But no, these Chaos Emerald challenges are probably where you're going to see me muck up and fail the most, because as much as I'm making them look simple now, they can be quite tricky. Not nearly as hard as the classic ones, but still tricky in their own right. Beautiful. Oh, this new power we got by the bullet is one of the most useful ones. So essentially what this does is just turns you into a big fireball. Super handy if you want to just bounce about the place. Splendid. Alright! And onwards we go. I have to tell you, like, playing this with like a Sega Saturn controller, honestly, it's bloody amazing. Like, it feels perfect on a Sega Saturn controller. It's almost like the Sonic 4 we never had. Ignoring the real Sonic 4. The Fire Shield makes a comeback. I'm actually kind of sad the Elemental Shields aren't in this game, but I think they would be really cool. The closest we kind of got is like a magnet power-up, which is kind of like the lightning shield, but without the double jump. It's not nearly as good. Maybe in the next 2D Sonic game we'll probably get like the elemental shields back. So I loved what they did with them in Mania, where they kind of added on to their usefulness. But I digress. Oh my. None of you saw that. Mods will do the trick for that. Oh yeah, definitely. Honestly, that's one of the things I'm really looking forward to, is just seeing how crazy the modding community can get with this, because some of the stuff you see on Mania is insane. It's like, I know there's mods out there basically people are making their own Sonic games out of Sonic Mania, and it's mad. Beautiful. Yes! Oh, cool. Hey, Tails, what's up? That's another feature of this I really love. You can sometimes see the other characters doing their own thing in the backgrounds. It's great. You see everything? No, you don't. You lie. You lie. I never died. I don't know what you're talking about. Ah, gosh. Oh, good. I did hit record. I had to double check, see if I was actually recording in the stream after. Alright. Come at me, Mr. Man. Yoink. Wait, normally it sticks to the ground with that. What? Huh. I'm actually a little confused. He normally, like, his claw grapple hook thing normally sticks onto the ground and I have to climb up it. Yeah, like that. Okay, weird. Beautiful. You see the windows open, you live in a sleep world. A sleep world? Hello? Alright. Beautiful. Come on, Mr. Mosquito. Perfect. Once you know the patterns of these boss fights, though, they go by a lot quicker than they do in your first playthrough, that's for sure. Because, like, my first run through these boss fights was me getting hit left and right and center, and it was chaos. Come on, Mr. Man. Boop me. I bloody jumped over him. And boom! I was observing from afar. Alright. Beautiful. Act 2 of this zone is my lesser favorite, but before we get to Act 2, we actually have a Sonic the Hedgehog exclusive act. Now, this is kind of something I love this game's added, and I want more games to do this, where different characters have their own unique stages. And the Sonic unique act for this is a bit of a kind of like a battle. It's not really a boss fight, but you guys will see. Splendid. Oh, I love this music. This track's one of my favorites in the game. It's so good. Anyway, time to deal with good old Fang the Sniper. Once again. I don't think he actually is called Fang the Sniper anymore. I think they renamed him to Fang the Hunter, haven't they? But it's not really a proper boss. It's more of like just an area where you have to dodge his attacks and get to the end of the stage. But this is really cool for people who played Sonic Triple Trouble back in the day on the Game Gear, because this music track that was playing there when he was chasing us is a complete remix of like his theme from back in the day. So that's pretty that's pretty poggers, pretty banging. Can I go up here? Nope, nothing up here, damn. Well, at least I can put the Chaos Emerald powers to use. Beautiful. So that's a little example of how useful the Chaos Emerald powers can be if you know what you're doing. You can really just platform away with them. Oh god, he's got his insta-kill beam. I will say, those insta-kill lasers that he shoots, you will learn to hate them. Not necessarily now, but by the end of the game, you will learn to hate them. Like, that's actually a part of the game I'm not looking forward to, because it's just there's a certain boss battle that's it's a bit on the hard side. But that's all I'm gonna say for now. Well, we won't be seeing that during the first playthrough. That's on the second run of the game, because the game has a hard mode, kind of like Encore mode in Sonic Mania. But I digress. Oh, yay! Onwards and upwards. Beautiful. Actually, speaking of Sonic Mania, like, this game does feel a lot more platform heavy compared to that game. Which, in a way, is kind of a good thing, because you do feel like the game's really challenging you a lot more. Oh god, it's blowing shit up. Alright, listen here, Fang. I'm not in the mood to put up with any of your bollocks today, sir. Ugh. By the way, it is deceptively easy to get killed by here, because what you can see is there is a laser following from underneath. If you get hit and knocked down, that's it. But, I digress. Whew. Beautiful. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that a lot of people don't like the soundtrack for this game that much. Like, I really do. Like, it's met my expectations. It's certainly better than anything Sonic Forces shat out with the classic Sonic stuff, that's for sure. Oh gosh. Fortunately, the laser does slow down if it gets close to you, so that's a good thing. Because there's a little leeway here. Which is good, because this is like the beginning of the game. If they started throwing things mega hard, then... Ooh. The level music has some resemblance to Sonic CD. Yeah, I can sort of hear that. That's probably what they were going for. Like, I imagine it's quite a bit of Sonic CD inspiration here. Because Naoto Oshima, who's the guy who directed Sonic CD, is the guy responsible for this game as well. Oh, Fang is annoyed at the new character Trip. Ah, sadness. Oh yeah, I love it too. Like, honestly, it's really good stuff. Like, I think the good way to really describe it is, like, this game overall is, it kind of takes a lot of decent stuff from CD in terms of, like, making the level design a bit more platforming oriented, but it doesn't seem to have the annoyances that I have with CD. Because, don't get me wrong, I don't mind CD, but it's one of my less favorite of the classics. Sonic 2 is always my absolute favorite. Woo! Your favorite theme so far? Ah, lovely. He's screaming at me. Why is he screaming at me? Let's go. Oh, bugger, the stupid spike boom goons. Lovely. Woo! I didn't want to get that. I guess I can show off what happens when you get into these stages when you already have the emeralds. Basically, you get these medals. And like I said, the medals are... They're mostly for, like, multiplayer stuff. I do find the lock-on a little weird, though, with this. Like, sometimes the lock-on works perfectly, other times... it doesn't really lock on to what you want. It can be a bit of a sod. There we are. I don't know, he's looking at the screen saying loads of things. Oh, I see. Is he backseat gaming me? But yeah, basically these medals, they're used for the multiplayer mode, because you can get like a robot in multiplayer, and you can play as that robot, and these allow you to buy items that customize the robot, and... it's okay, it's a neat concept. The thing that I love most about it is something I'm going to talk about when we get to it, because there's a certain spoilery thing that I really love about the robot that you get in multiplayer, but again, I'll leave that until we get there. When I first saw this level though, because I saw the stage played before the game came out, I was worried about this darkness mechanic. Because usually these type of mechanics, they kind of just annoy me more than anything when you play, you know, in these type of games, but... thankfully, it's not too bad. The level design is simple enough where you don't really need to worry about the slightly lesser visibility. Don't get me wrong, stuff like that can happen, but that's beside the point. Whee! Excuse me, Batbots. Do you want to get the way of the blue boy? It's not as bad as the Mario Dark mechanics. Mario Dark mechanics? In which Mario game, I have to ask, because if it's the newest Mario game, Mario Wonder, I'm yet to play that. I still need to pick that up at some point. I mean, I know I'm getting it as a Christmas gift, so that's why I kind of held off on grabbing it myself. I am looking forward to playing that game when I can, though. That's one I've been looking forward to. Oh, I want to activate the thing. Alright, 2D games like Mario World. Oh yeah, that's right, because Mario World had kind of like a torchlight sort of system, didn't it? Where it kind of shone and you only saw a bit of the screen, but you couldn't really control where you could see. That is true. It's been a while since I played Mario World fully. I might have to stream that at some point. That'll be a fun game to stream, I reckon. Maybe after I'm done with my Yoshi's Island playthrough. Alright, this is probably the most tedious boss in the game, so this is gonna be fun. Like, I can't hit this boss directly. Even if I got all 7 Chaos Emeralds and I'm supersonic, I just can't hit this guy the old-fashioned way. Like, he just doesn't take damage. Like, look at that. See? I bounce off him harmlessly. Oh, hydrate the sheep. No worries at all. I should have paused the game before I'm drunk. There we go. Anyway, the idea for this guy is you essentially want him to hit himself like that. Shove his own arm right up his bum. Right up his butt. Ow! I was gonna say right up his butthole, but the man decided to pound me instead. How absolutely rude. Alright, so far so good. Okay, one more jump should do it. Perfect! The only redeeming quality about Sonic 4 is the soundtrack. Personally, I like a lot of its themes. That's interesting. Most people really did not take the Sonic 4 soundtrack. I actually liked the soundtrack myself, but to be honest, it was more the instrumentation that people had problems with. The actual compositions of the soundtrack were great. And even then, I liked it, so I don't know. Alright. Come on, Mr. Bowling Ball, thin my sword. Come at me. But yeah, these boss fights can get quite long, especially the ones later on in the game. Because I'm trying to think, I think the final boss can take upwards of 5+ minutes at least, you know? And that's when you know what you're doing. So it's a wee bit mental, to say the least. Okay. Really? He's still not dead? There we go. Beautiful. B-E-A, beautiful. Hey there, Mighty and Cal. Welcome, welcome. How are you guys doing today? Hope you're doing well. Just finished up the second zone of the game. Oh, and hey there, John! Welcome. Welcome indeed. Hope you guys are all doing splendidly. Alright, let's return to the world map and switch our character out. And given it's a sky-based level, I think Tails would be a good pick for the next stage. Although there is a Knuckles exclusive level coming up, but we can switch to Knuckles when we get to that stage. Not a problem at all. Beautiful. No, I would not like to go to the shop. Actually, no, tell you what, I will show the shop off. So, this is where you go to spend all of the medals that you collect throughout the course of the game, and you can get different heads and stuff to customize your own custom robot for multiplayer mode. It's kind of cool. The multiplayer mode itself, kind of forgettable, but hey, it is what it is. Does this game have a chemical plant zone? I don't... No, it does not. There is no chemical plant to speak of in this game, which I'm thankful for. I'm kind of sick of chemical plant, to tell you the truth. We're doing alright, but a stressful day, but seem to be chilling now. Ah, damn. Well, at least you can sit back and relax now, chill. You can watch an angry Welshman play a video game. And, run as this cute boy, Tails. I love how Tails looks in this. He looks adorable. It's like, ah! Makes me want to have him as a plushie. Like, look at this thing. Green Hill, though. Oh, no. Alright. No, John. No, we do not speak about Green Hill here. We're sick of that bloody place. Oh. Like, the last... How many Sonic games has had Green Hill Zone now? It's like... Let's see, it was in Frontiers, it was in Forces, it's been in Generations, in Sonic Mania. It's been in too many games, damn it. This is the first Sonic game in years without a Green Hill Zone, and I'm so glad. I mean, it has a green zone, but it's not a green hill, you know? But, I digress. What happened at Green Hill? Nothing happened. It's just a case of... Green Hill Zone got so overused by Sega in these games that I'm a little sick of it. My time has come, so I must honor my name. Oh my. Oh gosh, he's gonna bust a nut. Alright, enjoy. Oh gosh. Alright, onwards and upwards. Ooh, nice cheeky medal for me. Don't mind if I do. Excuse me, I would like to go up. Really, there's nothing else up there? I'm kind of hoping there would be. Huh. Oh well, no worries. The cool thing though is this is like, again, playing as Tails, you can just fly over a lot of stuff, and that's one of the best things about Tails. I don't really use Tails enough in these classic games, which is a shame, because like, I do love playing as him every chance I get, but alas. Alas. Alright, onwards we go with a bit of cheeky Arkanoid. I actually kind of freaked out when I first saw this in the game, because I was like, oh, this is really cool. I love this. I know a lot of people have problems with that, but if you like Breakout or Arkanoid or whatever the game's called, you know, you're gonna like that little segment. I'm a little worried though, because I haven't seen a Chaos Emerald ring anywhere around here, so I'm kind of hoping I run into one at some point. There's normally one that's easy to get, but I don't know if I've gone past it. I hope not. Ooh, I actually haven't shown these bonus stages off yet. So, if anyone likes Sonic 1 special stages, you're in luck! Yeah. To be fair, these aren't that bad. They actually control a lot better than it does the Sonic 1. So there's that. Very bloody dizzying if you play this in multiplayer though. This in co-op is sheer hell. Like, without any way of me mixing words, it's hell. But I digress. Up we go. Come on, Tails. You can do this. Oh my gosh, don't want to get in the exit. And voila. Again, pretty simple. But these are a nice way to get medals. Like, if you're medal grinding to get stuff for the multiplayer mode, well, there you go. These are, like, probably the easiest way to get the medals. But I digress. Damn. Also, another cool thing is, if you're playing this in multiplayer, this lift will take you further down. The only way to get down there to the other levels is multiplayer, which is a shame, because there's some useful power-ups down there. I'm like, that's a dick move, game. Kind of reminds me of, like, oh, what was that Mario game? Mario 3D World and Mario 3D... Yeah, Mario 3D World. Because they have a lot of segments where you need multiple characters or something. They didn't make it so you could add a power-up that helped, but ideally you'd want more players to make it easier. But, that's beside the point. What can I tell you? What can I tell you? Indeed! Ooh, the Chaos Emerald is around here somewhere. I recognize this. Is it up here? No, I don't think it's up there. I recognize this area. At least I think the Chaos Emerald's around here. Anyway, am I going mad? Hello? Emerald? No, that's a gold enemy. Maybe I'm misremembering. I could have sworn that the special ring is around here. Oh well, we'll come across it eventually. Worst case scenario, if we don't find it now, we'll get it on a repeat section. But this leads right to the end of the stage. Oh, sugar. Alright, I guess I might not get this emerald in the first try here. Ah, well. No worries. I gotta come to each of these levels at least once more anyway for 100%, so it's not too big a problem! None of you saw that. BRB food, no worries at all, John. Hope you enjoy. Woo! Alright, up we go. Let's try this again. Again, you can kind of cheese things as tails, which is really cool. Beautiful. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't know if I've ever been up here as tails. Just gonna follow the rings. Hopefully they lead me to where I need to go. Yeah, very nice! Yeah, I missed the Chaos Emerald entirely. Oh, bum. Ah, well. There's always the next attempt. It's time to take care of Mr. Egg himself. This boss is a bit of a sod, to be honest. But all you really need to do is find the correct safe spot. Usually I find hugging the corners, the bottom left or bottom right of the screen will help. Finding the safe spot to dodge its attacks. Once you dodge his attacks, it's actually not a big deal. And yoink! Ooh, that was dangerous. And again. Ah, no! The rings! Oh dear! You're on your knees, but your ankle is almost broken by the settee. Oh no, are you okay? Oh, that sounds painful! Oh no! Alright. Next phase. When you're playing this boss in multiplayer, by the way, it's dizzying as all hell because the screen constantly is going up and down because you have multiple of you booping him really quickly. It's sheer madness, to tell you the absolute truth. Alright. Continue the shindig again. Tell you what, I'm gonna... Oh, I can't activate it while I'm free-falling. When I land, I'm going to activate my Chaos Emerald power to hit him some more, get this boss fight done just a little quicker. There we go. Eggman, do you bloody mind, sir? As I said, only real problem with using a Sega Saturn controller is it can be a little bit less ideal sometimes to... Okay, I didn't even hit him with the stupid thing. It can be a little less ideal sometimes to use the Chaos Emerald powers, but voila, we done it. Yeah, you get out of here, Dr. Man. I'll be after him before you know it. What? Who are I? Alright, cool beans. I can't remember... I think the next level is a different... Yeah, hold on, let me go back to the world map. I think it's another level next. What's that? Mecha Sonic! Oh. And this is where I was going to talk about that robot from multiplayer. The robot you make for multiplayer mode actually applies to single player. As an enemy you can play as... not play as, fight against in single player, which is really cool. You know, I'm going to stick as Tails, but I'm going to become Lego Tails for this, and I'm going to fight Lego Eggman, just to show off the Lego costumes. Because, they're kind of cool. They look weird as all hell, because, well, look at him. He even has, like, a lesser animation to him when you're playing like this. It's hilarious. I love the Lego skins. To be honest, I was a little worried at first, because I know Lego Sonic wasn't available to some people until the game officially released, then they released it for free. So I was worried they would kind of, you know, have this without Lego Sonic being playable, but Alas, I'm glad they did have it playable. You got stuck, but it's all good. Ah, good. At least you're alright, that's the main thing. This is one of my favorite pinball levels in a Sonic game, by the way. Like, they did such a fantastic job with this one. It's so fun. And like, it's a high standard when I say it's one of the best pinball levels, because like pinball levels in these games are usually held to a pretty high standard. Like Casino Night Zone alone is bloody top tier level design. Love Casino Night. But I digress. Where is this game taking me? There we are. Beautiful. But yeah, when this game was first getting announced, I was contemplating, because I was going to stream it regardless, but I was contemplating whether to do it as a co-op stream with Cal perhaps, or maybe even John, you know, whoever'd be up for it. But then we played it, and well, let's just say that idea kind of went out the window. Maybe I will do like a co-op session at some point, maybe with John or Cal if they're up for it, but I'll be surprised if they are. It's absolute chaos in multiplayer mode. But we shall see. Time shall tell! Excellent. Yep, not this game. Thought so, Cal. Thought so. Maybe I can convince John to give it a go once. That way I can show off just how sheerly absurd the multiplayer gets. Like, there is a bit of a fun factor to it, but it's kind of the frustrating kind of fun, if that makes sense. Alright, this is probably one of the weakest bosses in the game. Gotta flip all of the things. Boom! And... kablamo, lovely jubbly. I'm a little worried I haven't seen a Chaos Emerald in this act either. Hoping next act has a Chaos Emerald. But anyway, people may have also seen me pick up a pear, or like a fruit earlier on. The fruits are actually not too important, but they are handy for getting medals. I'll show that off quite literally after this act, because there's certain fruit acts in this game where, BAM! The Chaos Emerald, not the Chaos, basically the fruit allows you to get a lot of rings and a lot of stuff to get lots of medals, which are super duper handy. Ah, splendid. Oh, look at that oinker. What a mad lad. It's kind of a shame that the Lego characters don't have a custom signpost image. That would have been great. Ah, well. Ah, well. We can't win them every time, I suppose. Alright, let's go to Act Fruit. Beautiful. I don't even know how many fruit I have, but essentially they are like mini obstacle courses. You get to the end, you get a shit ton of rings, and you want to pop all the balloons along the way to get as many rings as possible, because the balloons will give you more and more rings. It's actually really kind of cool, I like it. Kind of reminds me of some of the bonus stages you'd find in Sonic Lost World, if anyone's played that. Which, I actually enjoyed them in Lost World as well, but it can be quite tricky. I know later on, at some point, this does get harder. Like that laser beam on the left side, instead of just being like a spring that bounces you forward like it is for me now. Later on, it can act as like an insta-fail barrier, I suppose, so that's something to keep an eye on. Although I don't know if that's something that's really applicable until... I want to say until, like, the second playthrough. Because I think on the second run of the game, that's where that becomes a thing. I'm gonna have to wait and see, to be honest. I don't know for certain. It's like, I played a decent amount of this game since it came out, but I haven't played enough to know everything about it. Oh, beautiful. Lovely jubbly. That's a nice 5 medals right there. What? You are. Okay. No, I don't want to go to the shop, so now I want to go to the main map. You always ask that. Right, Act 2 it is. Kind of a shame it doesn't ask me, do I want to continue Act 2 after the pair act, but... Ah, well. Alright, so this fucking roller coaster, right, is a really fun mechanic. I love this roller coaster. It's great fun. I hate it in co-op. It's bloody evil in co-op. You don't want to mess with this roller coaster in co-op. Because the game can't decide who to camera on, so it might follow the wrong player to their deaths, even though you're still on the roller coaster, and it'll just kill the whole group. It's infuriating. Honestly, if it went for the bloody, oh god, I think it's the hard special stage. If it wasn't for the whole camera, to be honest, the co-op would probably be a lot easier, which is honestly why I'm kind of sad that the way the camera works is... Basically, I'm sad the multiplayer's not online is essentially what I'm mainly getting at. Oh wow, I got that right away. Okay, that was easy. Co-op, you have no bloody chance. I know, right? 100% hard stream? What do you mean by that, John? Because I am playing the hard mode. This is going to be a 100% playthrough. And there is a hard mode once you beat the game, which is kind of mandatory. Hey, got a new emerald power release though. Vision. Nothing too special about it. Shows hidden platforms. It's neat. But again, like I said, co-op on this game would have been really good fun had they let you have your own screen. That's the only thing they needed to make it good. That's, like, everything else is there. But because they didn't do that, co-ops are nearly unbearable. The one that drove a guy to a breakdown. Oh! Yeah, you're on about the guy I mentioned on Discord, aren't you, John? To give people context, there was someone on Reddit who kind of had a breakdown because of this game, because there's a boss fight on the second playthrough of the game that is ludicrously difficult. And by that, I mean it took me about 2 hours to complete the boss. I will be doing that boss in this playthrough. I'm hoping it takes me a lot less time now that I know how to fight that boss. I'm hoping. Oh, because that is an evil, evil bloody boss. It's like, hey, let's have insta-kill lasers everywhere. Oh, by the way, here's spider webs that stick you and insta-kill you. Oh, and here's another thing that insta-kills you. You guys will see. You guys will see what I'm on about. There is legitimately just a boss that just insta-kills you with almost every attack he does. It's ridiculous. But, really satisfying when you beat him, gotta be honest. Don't know if it's worth it, but satisfying. Almost died of my own accord then. Come on, get up there, Tails. Ooh. Ah, no, I did it again! There we go. That's more like it. Beautiful. All that for a medal that I'm not gonna really use. Splendid. Beautiful. But again, like, there's so much stuff in this game that really... I guess the best thing I really like about it is really there's so many background elements that are just really cool if you keep an eye out. Like, not only do you have the characters all in the background doing their own thing from time to time, it's just really detailed. All medals are good, and all medals should be the only way. I mean, the medals themselves are kind of... They don't count towards 100% because they come back. Like, they're just a re-obtainable item. You don't need to ever get them for 100% completion. Mostly why I'm kind of focusing on getting the emeralds, Chaos Emeralds. And not really giving a damn about the medals. Alright, most of the way through the zone now. Grab that medal, perfect. Might as well, it's already there. Also, you can't really see it with LEGO characters because they have like very limited animation, but I do kind of want to give a bit of call out to the animation in this game. It looks gorgeous. Like, the way the characters all animate and run, I love. Ah, well. Time to take on the Dr. Egg once again. Hello, Lego Eggman. How are you? Make it over here, Sonic and Tails. Got the wrong quote in my head then. Alright, hold on. Can I hurt him as Tails when fly? Oh, I can! Oh, shit! Alright, that's gonna make this boss fight a lot easier. Alright, up we go. There we are. Shit! Alright, well, I'm glad I picked Tails now for this boss, because this boss is kind of tedious. Perfect, there we go. I found the easy way to fight this boss. I mean, the even easier way is to activate this and just leave the Tails clones just boop him. There you go. Oh, my pretties, fly! Fly! Annihilate the egg! Oh! Delicious! Oh! That pleases my chestnut something fierce it does! Ow! That doesn't though. My rings, my precious rings. Yeah, that's right. Fly off, Lego Eggster. See if I care. Hydrate the sheep, no worries at all. Ah, lovely jubbly. Alright, onwards and upwards. That's what I like to say. Alright, for this next zone, I'm gonna be Amy, but I'm gonna use the modern Amy design because you can only really get this right now either by paying money or by using the newsletter, and fortunately I got it from the newsletter, so it's free, and I kind of like classic Amy design using the modern clothing. It looks, I don't know, I like the way it looks. Where oh is Shadow? Oh, Shadow's not in this game. Unfortunately. For some reason, Sega don't like using some of the modern characters in the classic themed games. Honestly, do not know why. It might be due to the fact this apparently takes place before Sonic Adventures. Shadow, in terms of timeline, is actually asleep right now. But, I digress. Is it ham and cheese or cheese and ham? It's ham and cheese. Rolls off the tongue better. Wee! Well, the real thing is cream and cheese. Now that's the real thing. Wee! Beautiful. Woo! This is actually one of my favorite water levels, honestly, in the series, I think, because I don't know, I just really... I like the water levels that have a good flow. I don't know, it's madness. It's just good fun. I think that's why I like some Hydro City so much as well. Like, it's a water level, but it's got a good flow, you know? Whee! And onwards we go. Trying to remember though where the Chaos Emerald could be here. Again, it's kind of like the only thing is like remembering where the Chaos Emeralds are, because I haven't memorized this game at all, so most of the time when I come across things like Chaos Emeralds, I'm just stumbling across them. I don't know where they are, unfortunately. Because I thought I knew where one was in an earlier level, but apparently I was wrong. Ah, well. No worries. Anyway, I like how Amy controls in this, because she kind of has like Sonic's Insta-Shield as like her base ability, but it's constant. It's kind of cool, because Sonic doesn't have his Insta-Shield anymore. She also has a unique version of the drop dash where she swings a hammer, which is... it's cool. You can turn on a dime with it. Oh, come on, hit him. Yeah, there we go. Plus Amy has a double jump, which is super duper handy. Is there a knife and fork or fork and knife? Well, it's a knife and fork, you know. Hello? Lovely jubbly. But no, I love the water level in this game. And one thing I'm not sure if too many people know about, but there it is. kind of a cool little thing if people know the history with Sonic in this game. Basically, a lot of prototype stuff from Sonic 1 made it into here, because Naoto Oshima, which is the main character designer of classic Sonic, well, he again, as I mentioned, he's in charge of this game. And he brought along some of his older concepts, which are really cool. So you'll see some of the abandoned zone ideas that were going to be in Sonic 1, for instance. Like, I think Golden Capital is a zone we got coming up later in the game. I believe that's... It's not one-to-one, but the idea behind it is roughly similar to a design that was going to be in Sonic 1. And something else I haven't shown off is if you get a certain edition of the game, you can actually play as Sonic's prototype design before he was a hedgehog, which I'll be showing off, do not worry, I'll definitely show that off at some point. Because it's dope. Yes to the cream and cheese. Don't even know if you realize I was referencing Sonic when I said that. Because Cream and Cheese are a series of Sonic characters, and they're really good characters, and I want Sega to actually do stuff with again. Please, Sega, bring back Cream and Cheese. Please. Oh, I love this music track. It's one of my favorite tracks in the game, honestly. It's such an upbeat tune. It makes me so happy. I am hoping I do come across a Chaos Emerald, though. There's gotta be one around here somewhere. Hopefully. Maybe if I take a slightly higher route, I'll come across one. Oh! Hold on. This bodes well. Where are these gonna take me? Now, what's kind of cool is if you look at the bottom left corner of the screen. Ooh! Basically, whenever you can use an Emerald Power to get something specific, like say a hidden item, it will auto-equip for you. So that's really handy. So then you see that, you push the X button, and boom, it sends you to where you need to go, which I really appreciate. It's a nice little quality of life feature. So it helps if you're exploring for things and you're looking for secrets. It lets you know, hey, there's a secret nearby. You may want to use an Emerald Power. I dig that. But yeah. I love them. They got Sonic Run on my phone again. I'm trying to get them and Rouge. Ah! The Shadow thing I said was a song from Bear in the Big Blue House. Oh man, that's something I've not heard of in a long time. God, that takes me back. Bear in the Big Blue House. Jesus Christ. Splendid. What's the secret? If you mean about me saying finding secrets earlier, it's not specific secrets, usually just Chaos Emeralds. Whee! Okay, I'm kind of surprised I haven't come across any more. Hold on, it wants me... Hello? Maybe down here. Oh, I see, it wants me to use it over here, okay. Ah, there we go! Splendid. She wanted to send it to me as you're watching it right now. Oh, it's on Disney Plus. Oh, that'd be great for the kid then. Perfect. To be honest, it'd probably be great for adults who are trying to remember as well. Alright, this is where the Chaos Emeralds get tricky. Oh wow, first try. What the fuck? How the... Okay. I'll take it. That took me so many attempts from first time trying that. I don't know how the... Alright, I'll accept it. I'll accept Chaos Emerald number 4. Weirdly enough, this is one of the first Chaos Emerald powers that got shown off, which is water. And there's only so many zones where it's useful in. Basically the first zone and this zone. But, what it does, it turns you into water, and you can climb up waterfalls with it. Simple as that. You can also swim in the water with it as well, which is super duper handy. But, I digress. What can I tell you? What can I tell you? Indeed! Yes! Oh, tally hold bean. What? Wait, what the heck? What's this saying to me? There we go. Just curious, how many times have you finished this? I've only completed the full game once. But I've played through most of the zones a good number of times. So you're probably going to see me start messing up and losing a lot more when I get to around the final zone area, because the final zones are the ones I haven't really kind of mastered or played enough of. So that's going to be fun! Oh, especially in hard mode. Oh, I'm dreading the hard mode playthrough. Like that, I'm genuinely dreading it. So that's why you're shocked at the emerald just then. Yeah, exactly. Like, every other time I've attempted the Chaos Emerald there. It's taken me a couple of attempts for that one. There is a certain pattern you can sort of get at with the Chaos Emeralds, though. Like, once you get used to how the swinging works, you can usually get them pretty quickly. There is an element of luck, though, I do feel, where sometimes you can just get unlucky and there's no decent grapple points near you, and when that happens, you're kind of shit out of luck. But when that doesn't happen, it's usually pretty simple. Alright. Here's Trip! Aww. Trip's a sad lass. She's a sad lass. By the way, I love this character, Trip. I want her to stay in the series. They better bring her in again in the series. In fact, bring her into the modern games. Bring her into the comics. I love this character. I want her to stay. She's really, really good. I like the whole idea about her wearing, like, she's wearing this, like, helmet and armor disguise, and the whole reason for that is because she's a really shy character. I find her adorable. I love it. It's such a cool idea. But, I digress. We'll be seeing more of Trip as we progress through the game, because even though she is working with Fang, well, you might get the impression by the fact that Amy's kind of helping her out here. She's not necessarily a bad character. You'll see what I mean when we get to it. But for now, we'll just zoom on ahead, clear out the rest of the zone. Lovely jumping. It reminds me of you with the whole shy thing, like when we were in school. Oh yeah, because I used to be... I say used to be, I still can be pretty damn shy. I've gotten a lot better since I started streaming, but I know I can still be. Oh yeah, they are some big fruit. It's, actually really... God, man, you'd be sorted if you have a fruit pile like that. Never get hungry again. Well. Time for Act 2 of Lagoon City. Now, the music in this act reminds me very much of Sonic 3D Blast. More specifically, the Sega Saturn version. Like, it reminds me of some... Rusty Ruin Zone, in fact. It reminds me of that zone in particular. Which, to be honest, is kind of good, because I like Sonic 3D, and I don't think the Saturn version gets enough praise for what it is, to tell you the truth. But anyway, this is what I was talking about. You can turn into like a water blob with a Chaos Emerald, and it's super handy for getting about in the water levels. Ah! Shame it wears off when you get hit, but that's beside the point. Hydrate the sheep. I shall hydrate in a quicker mode. You just get a nice breath of air. Delish. Oh, lovely jubbly. I'm gonna need to get another drink in a minute, to be honest. Alright, come on, grab me the things. So those star things, you don't need to grab them, but they're a nice way to get extra rings. And as we know from Sonic games, you want rings. Rings are good. Rings please the nut, if you will. Alright, let's take the low route. Now, if you're playing this zone as any other character, there's a certain pathway you literally cannot access, but if you're playing as Amy, she actually has a unique route in this zone, which, if I get to it, I'll point it out. I don't know... The problem is, I don't know how to exactly get to it, so it's one of those, if I see it, I'll point it out and go down there. If I don't see it, well, you can look it up, I suppose. But it's kind of interesting. I think this is like the only instance of another character outright having a different route in a stage. But either way, it's still cool that it's a thing, you know? I dig it. I dig it a lot. Don't know if it actually shows up on the top, the higher path though, so that's why I'm kind of worried I might not see it. So I'm doing a good job about staying quite high up. Whee! Ooh! Oh, there again. What's up here? Woohoo! I don't think I've ever been up here. Alright, this could be interesting. It's a new route. Ooh, golden banding. If you can't tell already, golden bandings give you medals if you kill them. So that's cool. Yes, give me those sexy rings. Ah, delicious. Beautiful. Yeah, I've never taken this route, so this is going to be interesting. I do not know. Yes, it's going to skip the Amy route. Never mind. Well, essentially, if you see an octopus in the level, that octopus will move out the way for you if you're playing as Amy. That's essentially what the route is. But, I digress. Oh fuck, I forgot to change Eggman back to normal. He's still a Lego character. I'll fix that after the zone. Whoopsie doodles. Hey, what can I say? These sort of things happen. What can it tell you, ladies and gents? Tell you what, I can't be bothered. I'm gonna just water my way up. There we go. Yeah, go on, Eggster. Go on up. We know you want to. Oh, really? I can't water up on... Surprised at that. I thought I could water up that waterfall, but I guess not. That? A smidge disappointing, to be honest. Ah, wells. Alright, any more cheeky hits I gotta do on you? Yep. Of course. It couldn't be too simple, could it? Go, my Amy army! Nuke him! Blast him to smithereens. Go on, blast him! Did it again? Oh hey! One of them got him off screen. Perfect. Goodbye, Lego Eggster. So long and good luck. Beautiful. Oh, I just missed the fruit. Ah, well. That's no worries at all. Bum, 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 bum. Wow, we got a lot of medals that zone. Jeez. Kind of impressed. What is kind of weird about this game, and there's a couple of zones where I've noticed this, there are a few zones where there's just one level. And that's it. It's very, very strange. Like, I do not know why. Alright, switch Eggman back, and this time it would be good old Knucklehead again. It's like, I don't understand why, it's just like, for some reason there's just some zones. Maybe they just wanted certain zones to stick out in a certain way, but I find these one-act zones usually are bigger than the two-act ones, so it's kind of weird how they just didn't split them up into two acts, but... I digress. Ow! What a sod! How blooming rude! Ay, caramba. I see how it is. See how it is indeed. But can I want to see if there's anything to the left here. My secret senses are tingling. Bloody Orbinaut. Doesn't matter what Sonic game it is, if it's an Orbinaut, it's annoying. Alright, up we go, up we go. Alright, cool beans. Where's... I was kind of hoping there'd be a Chaos Emerald up here, given that's kind of out of the way, but I guess not. Huh. Maybe even further up? Ooh, that's a suspicious thing. Ooh, I'm liking the look of this. Come on, Chaos Emeralds? No? Alright, I guess not. Huh. Usually when I go on the highest routes, I always expect to come across an emerald for some reason. I don't know why. Ah, well. Gameplay! Oh, fuck! Oh, that was exciting. Whee! I'll take that shield, don't mind if I do. Beautiful. E-E-A, you do. Ooh, ooh, no, 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 I need to go backwards. Slow down, slow, 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 slow your... Slow your cooch. No, go back! I wonder, is there a decent way... Wait, aha! No, I want to use the chaos power, you bastard! Maybe if I go up here, maybe there's a way up. Ooh, actually, it could be. Hold on a sec. No? Hold on, I know what I can do here. I know what I can do here. If I grab the fire... Yes. And then go up. Haha! Now that's using the old noggin. Beautiful. Oh god, it's the green emerald. Alright, let's go. I think this is one of the emeralds that's really kind of tricky to get. I need to be pretty on the ball to get this one. But I'll do my best. Come on, you bastard. Actually, hold on. Oh, this is that one. Okay, maybe if I go backwards, I might actually... I think with this one, it might be best just to wait for it to come to me. Ah, come on! Yes! Haha! I was correct! Now that's what I call a solid strategy. Oh, I almost got them all first try up. If I get all 7 first try, I'll be impressed. Ivy. This one's a cool one as well. Like, it kind of reminds me of A Bug's Life on the PlayStation 1, if anyone's played that. Now, that's going to sound like an absolutely absurd comparison, but that game is a mechanic where you grow shit. It reminds me of that because you grow vine. Very superficial reason, but hey, it is what it is. I never really played much of that game, though. Well, actually, that's a lie. I played quite a bit of it. I never finished the game, I should say. Maybe one day. Although my current nostalgia playthrough right now that I'm playing is Toy Story 2 on the PS1. That's the current game I'm playing through for my nostalgia. And if anyone hasn't played Toy Story 2 on the PlayStation 1, go for it. It's a bloody stellar game. I love that game through and through. I just realized I said PlayStation 2, didn't I? Well, I meant PlayStation 1. Alright, let's get this. Beautiful. Yeah, as I said earlier on, though, like going back to me using a Sega Saturn controller for this, it feels perfect with this controller. I don't know how to really describe it. It's like, when using like the Xbox controller for whatever reason, doesn't matter if I'm using the analog stick, doesn't matter if I'm using the D-pad, it felt a little off. You know, it wasn't game ruining, but it didn't feel right. Like, I don't know, my controls didn't feel very precise for some reason. But I switched over to the Sega Saturn controller and I feel way more in control. That could just be my nostalgia jumping on board because, you know, I love the Sega Saturn and I love the original Sega consoles as well, so legitimately this is my favorite controller. Which is why I'm hoping the dual analog version that's coming out later this year is going to be good. Expect me to gush about it on stream if I like it. But I digress. Alright, come Mr. Drillbot. It's time to meet your maker. I think it's one of the slower bosses in the game, which says something really, because all the bosses are pretty slow. But the idea with this one is you need to find where the enemy's coming out of and chuck them back, but you can only hit the blue enemies, you can't hit the red ones. Fortunately, the first enemy that pops out of the ground will always be the correct one to hit it. So, you don't have to worry too much. It's not too difficult. Maybe you'll have a bit of trouble your first time running, but, you know, as you get further and further in the game, you'll get used to it. It's like I'm already doing a million times better than my first playthrough on this run. Which I'm glad, because my first playthrough was kind of embarrassing. I'm kind of glad I wasn't streaming that one. Ugh. Excuse me. Uh-oh, that's not good. Ah! That's my own fault. I wanted to kill that badnik for some reason. I saw red. Kind of ironic considering I'm playing as Knucklehead, but hey, you know, it is what it is. Come on, Mr. Egg. Oh, good. Finally, some tiles. Honestly, this gives me some Mario vibes, to be honest, this boss. Like, this seems like a mechanic you'd see in a Mario game where the tiles get flipped up towards you. Ah, well. I digress. Oh, damn it, I wanted to hit him again with that. Ow! Excuse me. Badniks. Badniks, even. Badnik, sit! Ah, jeez. Alright, where's the next one gonna be? Hopefully this is the final hit. Hey there, John. Welcome back. Welcome back in DDO. Just in time to see the final hit of Dr. Eggster here. Alright, I'm gonna stick as Knuckles on the next zone, because these 1x zones, even though they are longer, it doesn't feel right to spin one character from. So onwards we go. That's a lot of medals I got there, jeez. Did they bump up how many medals you can get, or am I just playing the game better than I used to? It could just be that. Oh, this is a music track made by Jun Sonoe. You know for a fact because he likes the Sonic that's like the Mega Drive sounds. This is a game. This is a good stage. One of my favorite levels in the game. I love this stage through and through. Hydrate the sheep. I shall hydrate in a bit. I'm probably going to do it after this zone though because I need to get a fresh, at least this act, because I need to get a fresh drink. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you very much. Onwards we go. This zone is a cool mechanic though. It's kind of reminds me of Wacky Workbench from Sonic CD, only not absolutely infuriating. So it's Wacky Workbench but good. Essentially you've got the floor that will bounce you upwards. As you see the lights in the background or on the foreground of the screen go. Which, if you time your jumps, you can mitigate entirely, so it's actually a really fair challenge. I like this zone. It's good fun. If you know what you're doing, you can get through it quite comfortably. Whee! Beautiful. Beautiful. Now, of course, if I'm Knuckles, I'm going to take every advantage to cheese the level design as much as I can. Because of course I can. I'm a knucklehead. What can I tells ya? What can I tells ya? Indeed. Yes. Alright, that's about to pop. Beautiful. Honestly, the real big challenge of this zone is mostly just learning to keep an eye out and jump when the thing's about to pop, you know? Whee! So I wouldn't really say it's a hard level, it's just, you know, tricky in some ways. Alright, there we go. Boom, and one more. Beautiful! Ow! Oh, almost beautiful. Ugh. You just hate getting twatted by a bloody bat bastard. Oh no, my rings. I'm kind of losing it here. I need to concentrate. Ah! I need to concentrate a bit. Ay, ay, ay. But again, like, I know a lot of people kind of don't like the Jun Sonoe, like, Mega Drive-y sort of sounds, but honestly, I think he's getting really good at doing it. You know? But then again, I wasn't so against them in the first place like a lot of people was, so... There's also that going for it as well. Because I know some people were like, Jun Sonoe's up to it again, he's ruined the soundtrack. I'm like, not really, the tracks are good. I don't know. I don't know whether I have low standards or what, but I like his music tracks. In fact, I've always kind of liked his music. Again, Sonic 4 I liked, but the instrumentation was... It probably could use better instruments, though. God, is this geezer. Right. This is probably one of my least favorite bosses in the game, because it's... If anyone's played Sonic 1, the idea is the same as the final boss of that. Except, you know... with more steps. It's basically the final boss of Sonic 1 with more steps, essentially. You can only hit him at certain intervals, and otherwise you're just running around waiting for the pipes to crush, and that's it. It's like I said, my biggest issue with this game is kind of the boss fights, and it's not because they're badly designed, it's just they're slow. Like, I wish there was more... There needs to be more opportunities, I reckon, to be able to... Ow! Hit them. But, alas, I digress. I probably shouldn't have activated that so soon, but no worries. This might boop him now, hopefully. Ah, there we go, perfect. Come on, giant clucker. Let's get out of here. Beautiful. Well, that's kind of weird, I think, is like... If I remember correctly, this is around the point of the game that zone transitions kind of stop a little bit. I could be wrong. We'll find out. Alright, so we're going to skip Act Apple. Oh, no, it didn't. It didn't. Did it? Oh, yeah, no, I am right. It kind of does. It kind of half transitions because, like, it fades like this, which is kind of less smooth than one may like, but well. Okay, this act is tricky. On your first time playing, I'm gonna be perfectly honest, you will die in this act, and it's purely because of that thing in the background looming. You see it counting up? Essentially, if you don't land on one of these panels, by the time that goes up to max, it will insta-kill you. And chances are, your first run through the level where you don't, quite have a grasp on the level design, you're going to die. But don't fret too much, it's not a badly designed level by any means or too challenging, it's just one of those stages where you kinda do need to be a bit on the ball. You believe that? Oh yeah, is it? Is it now? But, I digress. Oh, that's right, I need to take a sip of my drink. Alright, give me a quick second, I'll be right back. Ooh. Lovely jubbly. There I go. I'm all refreshed from my new drink. Let's get going. Beautiful. beautiful. I did hit unpause, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. I'm extra paranoid about when I'm streaming and I'm just recording, because I always think that I'm not recording. Which I guess wouldn't be the end of the world. I can't get the stream off Twitch directly and put onto YouTube, but I prefer my personal recordings over Twitch's because it's higher quality from my direct recording compared to Twitch. Whee! It's just the nature of the beast, though. Streaming will always be lower quality than a local recording because, you know, bandwidth and all that. Actually, the music by here in this act reminds me a lot of Sonic 4. I want to say it reminds me of Mad Gear Zone in Episode 1. At least that's the vibes I get. Okay. Oh gosh, I almost... Good. I want to make sure I go up this route, because something tells me this route is a bit more... secret-filled. Perhaps. One could hope. Maybe. It's probably not. But hey, any attempt to try and find a Chaos Emerald I can get, I will do. Rocket! Beautiful. Alright, cool beans. So far, so good. Ah, bump! Oh, I'm not accepting that. No way, I'm going up this route. Oh, my stream's frozen. What the? Oh god, don't tell me he's doing that again. One sec. Excellent stuff. Alright, I guess we can continue on with the game. That was weird. I hate it when the internet kind of just shuts off like that. haven't had that for a long while. Like, must be the weather, because right now outside it is absolutely pissing it down, and I need a thing before I die. There we go. Yeah, it's absolutely pissing it down outside, so yeah, as you can guess, I have a feeling that might be interrupting it, because sometimes I have issues when it gets like really moist outside, but the internet just kind of just doesn't want to work anymore. It's still a black screen for you. Hold on, let me post in chat just in case you can't hear me. Refresh the stream should kick back in. There you go. Good old Twitch, eh? I mean, I can't blame Twitch for that. That's just my stream acting up, but that's on my end. That's not Twitch. Whoa! Gotta take the blame when it is actually my fault. Apparently the storm's gonna be bad on Thursday. Oh, jeez, great. Gonna be one of those weeks, isn't it? Aye. Well, hopefully I'm gonna be indoors all week and I don't need to go anywhere. That's what I'm hoping anyway. Oh, this ain't good. This ain't good. Come on, I need to go up. Come on, fire. Come on. I need almost. Oh, I almost died. Oh, so meet up on Thursday. Oh, you can fuck right off, mate. If there's a storm going on, I'm not bloody going outside. I gotta stay indoors where it's nice and warm. And that's basically it. That's all I'm gonna do. Oh. Wow, this is a long drop. Jeez Louise. I think we're coming up to the end of the zone now, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think it's coming up to the end of the act. Whoa! That would have been bad. A drop of rain, it'll be fine. Are you sure about that? This isn't some kind of swimming weather. Oh, I like this. This is cool. Just skydiving with fireworks and explosions. Like, oh, satisfying. Super duper satisfying indeed. Just refresh, it's still screaming Knuckles, no movement or sound. We'll keep trying until I'm good with it all. Oh, bum. Hold on, let me type one thing into the chat and, try turning the app off and on again. Twitch app is temperament. Oh, it's all good, never mind. Okay, alright, there we go. Back to the game. We good. Alright, just in time for the next boss battle. Which is actually one of my favorite bosses. I love the way this boss works. It's such a cool boss battle. Whoop whoop! I love the music as well. For some reason this boss is kind of like a unique music track, and I don't know. It's a banger, what can I tell ya? Speaking of bangers, if that does hit you, it is insta-kill. So, you know, don't be underneath the hammer. Hammers are bad. They're the bad kind of banger. What can I tell ya? Uh-oh. Whoa. There you are. Fortunately, using the Emerald powers can do a great trick at fighting this boss and taking him out ASAP. Beautiful. Honestly, a little surprised I managed to hit him like that. And I'll wait for him to do the big pound because it will give me the best opportunity attack. Boom and boom! Beautiful. And then again. Seriously though, the key to really doing good against these bosses a lot of the time is take advantage of the Chaos Emerald powers where you can, because that's how you really get these down as quick as possible. It's like a lot of reviewers have been saying the Chaos Emerald powers are useless, and I'm like, are you sure about that? Because I use them all the time. Granted, certain Emerald powers are better for certain things, don't get me wrong, but I am always using them. Ah, well, no matter. Another zone done and dusted. Delicious. Alright. Head back to the world map and switch our character out. And I think the next character we can be for this is gonna be kind of perfect, because this zone, ladies and gentlemen, if you recall earlier in the playthrough, I said there's a certain zone in this game that uses unused concepts from Sonic 1. So let's play as Feels the Rabbit, Sonic's original design, in this zone that is originally conceptually designed for Sonic 1 in a lot of ways. At the very least, some of the aesthetics of it are planned for Sonic 1 anyway. It's time to enter Golden Capital. Hoorah! I like this zone as well. It's kind of cool playing as this rabbit as well, because like for years this was just like a sketch essentially. Like we saw really old artwork for this guy back in from 1990, and it's like we can finally play him. Finally being unveiled to the world. It really is a really cool bonus though to have him like. People who know this series through and through, you know, this is such a nice treat full of people who've been around the block and know things about this franchise, you know. But I digress. Anyway, this zone by here is an interesting one because this is a zone that I've seen mixed reviews for. Some people absolutely adore this level, and then others absolutely detest it. I'm in the camp that likes it. I think it's really fun. But there are quite a few people who do not like this zone. Oh, bum. And I can see why they don't like it, because it's essentially another pinball-style stage. I don't know where I'm going. I think this is the wrong way. Oh, wait, or is that the right way? But, I don't know, I like this level. I'm just gonna kind of cheese it a little bit, though, and go up. No, I want to go up, sir. Thank you. There we are. Take me up, Scotty. Beam me up. Ooh. Yes. I don't know, it's always a treat when I see, like, fans of the games get kind of treated to, get fan servicey way by reusing, like, old concepts that only people who've been with the series for years will know, you know. I like it when this sort of thing happens. But I digress. You know what? I'm gonna go up here because something tells me there's something afoot. I could be horribly wrong and there's nothing up here, and I could be wasting my time, but whatevs, I want to see, I want to know what is up in this path. Nothing! Fuck all! Splendid! Alright, good to know. Well, I wasted my time. Well, whoop-de... no, I want that. Gotta love it when that happens. I am surprised I haven't come across more Chaos Emerald rings, though. I'm hoping I come across more soon. Fingers are crossed. That could be problematic otherwise. Oh, speaking of problematic, these guys can be assaulted and have no rings. Oh good, rings, I'm safe. Oh! Needless to say, I was a little terrified then. Just to be perfectly honest. Perfectly frank. Whee! Beautiful. I don't know though, I think a big reason why I love this though is like it's extremely satisfying. Oh bum, I'm not gonna get up there. It's really satisfying to run through, I think. And just hit those like bounce pads and all that give you tons of rings. I just love that. I want the fruit, I want the fruit, I want the fruit, I want the fruit. So, fine. Screw the fruit, I didn't want it anyway. Ow! As you can probably tell, though, that I'm getting to the parts of the game where I had less practice on. You can probably tell that. So expect from this point onwards where I'm going to play a little bit more sloppily. Hopefully not too sloppily, but, you know, it is what it is. These things happen. Alright, what's up here? Alright, I'll take that. I can dig that. That's an apple that pleases me greatly. Splendid. Only this point. Alright, listen here, John, alright? Enough of that jibber jabber. You see you play any better. In fact, I hope you know I'm dragging you to play this co-op with me at some point, John. Because you'll love it. Actually, you'll probably despise it, but I'll have fun. And that's the main thing. Ah, no! Knew that was gonna happen. Oi! Hydrate the sheep? I shall hydrate in a bit. Co-op, yeah, that sounds fun. Upside down face. Oh, you love it! You'll have a fantastic time, John. You'll be playing it and be like, oh my god, this is the best game I've ever played. Well, maybe not, but I'll have fun with it. I mean, look at this. How can you not have fun? Look how spinny outy this is. Can you imagine how fun this would be going off screen and co-op with your friends, struggling to keep up, getting lost? I'm telling you, you'll have a whale of a time. I think I'm going backwards. There's a real possibility I'm going backwards here. Ow! I'm very certain I'm going backwards now. Okay, I don't see though what is over here, because like, if I accidentally run into a chaos ring, I'm happy. Oh, hello. Wolves to the left of me, wolves to the right. I'm stuck in the middle with a hedgehog. Hello? How are we feeling about Matthew Perry? Oh, it's such sad news, honestly. It caught me so off guard. I did go fucking backwards. Alright, well, at least now I know. Yeah, it caught me way off guard. I honestly had no words for it. Like, it's such sad news, honestly. Because I remember John messaged me in like the middle of the night the other night, and he was just like, Matthew Perry has died, and I had to Google it at first, because no, I don't believe it. And then I was just like, you fucking what? No! It's definitely going to make Friends a bit of a sadder rewatch next time I watch it, that's for sure. Ah, well. Such an odd way as well, like how he died. Like, it was in his jacuzzi, wasn't it? Like, he drowned. I'm just trying to figure out how that can happen. The only thing I can think of is he was either intoxicated or I don't know. Or it was on purpose, which would be very sad if that's the case. Yeah, he did have a drinking problem and a drug problem, but I thought he's been pretty clean lately, hasn't he? And I know the people looking into the whole situation said it was like his house was free of drugs and stuff, wasn't it? Suspected heart attack. Oh no. That's probably most likely what it was then. Oh fuck, I got blasted. Either way, it's very sad news. I was just like, He was addicted to paracetamol on a few lines with a drink. Aw, damn. You know, that's one thing I can always say. Don't do drugs, kids. Don't do drugs. Yeah, am I right though? Didn't he have like a rehab center? I'm pretty sure he had one set up just to help people who had that same problem. So pretty sure. Either way, very sad news. Don't buy drugs, become a rock star, then you get them for free. Hello? Ah, jeez. Ooh, a Knuckles exclusive act. Let's go. Oh, Trip's getting taken. Yeah, it's to help other men going through the same thing. Yeah. It's good that he's done that, though, because it definitely helps people. It's just such a shame about the situation now that all happens. Like, oh, sad news. Like I said, I was completely caught off guard with it, though. I was not expecting it. Like I said, John told me, and I just shocked, absolute shocked. Okay, Knuckles, do you mind? It also included mental health due to the addiction as well. Yeah. It's a bad combination that all that stuff is. But no, I was really under the impression that he's been really good, you know, clean and free of the stuff for a while, but... To be honest, we don't even really know for certain, do we? I don't think it's confirmed he still has a problem now. Well, obviously, you know what I mean. Had a problem up until this happened. Whoa. But alas. Anyway, moving back to the game just to keep the spirits lively and not upset. I'll be honest, one thing I kind of like about games when they have a Knuckles exclusive level, essentially, what I like is that whenever you have a Knuckles level like this, it really emphasizes Knuckles' abilities a lot. It's one of the coolest things whenever you get a Knuckles exclusive stage in one of these games. Because you're like, whoa! I think for the past 4 or 5 years he was clean. That's what I've heard, like he's been clean for like at least 5 years. Let's get up here. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, like I said, playing these games when you have the Knuckles exclusive stages, I don't know, I like it. Also, little quality of life thing that I love. When you go past the checkpoint, it actually tells you which direction is forward. That is so handy. Like, it's such a small thing that I never even thought of before, but now that it's in the game, it makes you think, oh god, why wasn't this never a thing before? Well, okay, that messed me up. By the way, these bombs, the key to using them effectively is you kind of want to use the bombs as like boosters, but you have to let go of the, I clipped straight through that then. Alright, whatevs, I'll take it. Yeah, anyway, you want to use the bombs as boosters, but you have to let go of the button before you hit the bomb. Otherwise, that's no good and you'll get twatted. But there's a 6th Chaos Emerald. Lovely jubbly. Beautiful. What emerald powers? Oh, slow! We get the power of Chaos Control. Which, this ability, right, is quite useful. But I shit you not, on the hard mode of the game, it is mandatory. I shit you not, this move is mandatory to beat this game on hard. Because there is a fucking section, right, where the platforms disappear so damn quickly, the only way you're getting through it is if you slow down time. Like, it's legitimately that crazy. So you want to get at least this Chaos Emerald before you you do the second half of the game. Because, Jesus. I mean, sure, I'm pretty sure it is actually completable without it. But it's fucking hard. You guys will see when I get around to that. That's for certain anyway. But, I digress. Indeed. Yes. Differ. I was wondering if I was actually going to get up to this. Perfect. Wait, is it left or right I meant to go? I'm going to say left, because that's the route that's... Nope, right. Okay, it was right I was meant to go. Well, now I know. And knowing's half the battle. G.I. Joe and all that good stuff. What? I don't know what... Knuckles, stay on the wall. There you go, there's a good lad. Oh, actually, we're almost at the 2-hour mark, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish up this zone. Actually, I don't know if I'll do the entire zone. Alright, I'm gonna finish up this act, I think. And then I'll call it a stream. I would say I'll finish up the zone, but honestly, the boss fight in the next... Oh wow, there's another emeralds thing. Oh, neat. The boss fight in the next act is a bit... I want to say a bit tedious, and I want to be kind of energized for that, so... I'm gonna wait, essentially, till the next time. But, voila! Beautiful. Only been streaming 22 minutes. Alright, listen here, John. That's because my internet cut out, alright? I've actually been streaming 2 hours. So let's not have none of your shit, okay? A girl. Ooh, let's punch this cheeky thing here, though. Voila. What's this? A mural. The Chaos Emerald? The Gasp! I don't think that Chaos Emerald actually counts, though. For reasons that you're gonna see quite literally now. Bam! You bastard! It's kind of nice seeing Knuckles get the emeralds knocked out of him. It's normally Sonic that happens too, so it's kind of nice to see it from someone else. But I digress. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna call it a stream here. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't be sheepish, people. And I shall hopefully see you all next week as I continue on with the rest of this game. And also continue on with Yoshi Island as well. Again, as always, on my Discord, I will post my streaming schedule when I got it all planned out. But with that, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't be sheepish, and I shall hopefully see us all again. Bye!